Hi guys, welcome back to Ukweli, Wangu. This is the show that brings you the truth as we all see it. Now, this is the age of digital and social media, but there have been qualms about how far is too far with social media and family and friends and all that, and that's what we're going to be pursuing today with my fellow hosts who are quite busy. Guys, would you like to start maybe, you think? Or you're still chatting?
Like, I was just checking on my page and see how I'm doing.
Right. Liking every picture.
Pat, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, how's your mom on Facebook? WhatsApp, are you talking to her?
I'm actually not talking to her.
You blocked her?
You blocked your mom?
Or any member of my family at this particular moment.
Some youth feel like I can't be as free with
when
some
I
people
have
on,
X,
when I
Y,
am on
Z,
social media with them. But we're asking why? For me, I think it's because your relationship from the base is not fine. Like if I'm not comfortable with my mom seeing the things I'm doing on social media, the things I'm putting on social media, then it means that our relationship on the real is on the downfall, or is not genuine, is not honest. So the things I put, I know, because my sister is such a snitch, a good snitch, yeah? So everything I do and put on social media, she'd be like, see what your daughter has done.
I know.
She just called you a snitch.
Juliet, hi, by the way, I love her because...
Julius, there's no love. She just called you a snitch on camera. You have evidence.
But a snitch, a good snitch, because my mom keeps up with me.
But I also do that. It's because you care about the person. I do the same for my sister. If I see something controversial, I go and call her on it.
Call her?
Yeah. But, and that's how I found myself blocked in probably all the social media
Thank you for
sites.
blocking her. Please block her anywhere.
But I'm like, it's not out of malice. It's just that you're thinking, oh my God, did you say that? You know?
No.
And the same thing my mother
guys,
does
again,
to me.
Again, I'll go back, yeah? When we were all growing up, I think we had siblings who were older than us and siblings who were younger than us. The siblings who are older, I've never had a situation where my older siblings would come to me and tell me like, oh, why are you hanging out with this one? Why did you go to the neighbors to watch a movie? Oh, why did you, like, because that's how we grew up. Like, it was like Super Mario. Today we're coming to your house to play Super Mario and we'll spend the whole day there. But then my sibling...
What is Super Mario?
We don't know Mario.
What will cost?
Surely.
We shall receive it.
You don't know
You
Mario.
guys don't
No,
know. Oh
it's a
my
PlayStation.
God. It's like it was the best PlayStation of that time.
Mario. Okay, but you see, you
Our
can
Magola,
say
our
Mario.
time.
Mario.
Sisi tulikuwa tu kati.
We are all
and
in the
all the
80s.
other things. So Super Mario, so you were meeting and playing Super Mario, and then just go on.
So that was our social media then.
That was our social media then.
But you didn't, there are things, there are
But your
people.
pa- your
But your parents didn't come to
Yes,
that
they
party.
didn't come to that party. So
No, my grandmother would always come to the neighbors and like,
Super Mario.
No.
"Who you go?"
That's it. They are
So you
beeping and then they are
see,
going.
when they come in, they come to spoil the party.
No, they don't come to spoil the party. They just
They
come
come
to
to
make
flavor
sure
it.
you
It's
are
safe.
in check
But
and
actually,
in
I do
control.
accept with
Yes.
that, yeah. Because think about it, if you didn't have someone who keeps you in check, then you have those extremely controversial stuff that you post that.
Okay, I will
Check
not
is
mention
sort of
names.
necessary, I
I will
guess.
not mention names, but look at our socialites nowadays. Like, they're all over social media, and because they don't have anybody to keep them in check, and they would go out to do anything to become social media famous.
Terrain,
Big
Miss kwa hiyo
wigs.
story. I'm not there. If you are attacked on the road, shauri yako.
But yeah.
The show is here. We need to speak the truth. I'm saying the truth. I'm throwing shade. You know yourself. You've gone all the way out just to be famous because of social media. Because you don't have anybody to keep you in check.
Maybe they do.
They don't. Some of these people are people who I know personally. So they don't have
None of
their
us wants
parents.
to say anything.
Exactly.
It is Ukweli Wangu after all.
Exactly. It's my Ukweli Wangu.
He's reporting you. He's reporting
It's
you.
fine.
But-
It's fine. It's
But
fine.
whom are you reporting?
It's
No,
fine.
So if you had a choice, you wouldn't have
Because
your
we've got you with
family.
this
on-
conversation.
That's what I'm saying. Like, from the word go, I've said I have not had a problem of having my family members.
I don't mind as
Do
well.
you mind?
I
Your
don't
mom?
mind actually.
No.
For me,
Your
I
aunties?
like the sanity that they brought to me. Because now that I'm older, I look at the things I posted in 2008 and I'm like, huh? What was I saying? Why was I saying this?
But then again, Esther,
Yeah.
you don't mind, but
Of course, it's infringing to
Your
some
sister
extent.
don't mind. And
Yeah,
that's
my
why she
sister
blocked
mind.
you.
No, because she went out of her line and was like trying to control the
But
sister.
yeah.
No, no.
But you
What
see,
accountability are you talking
automatically,
about?
you're
If I can't see something
no,
on social
if-
media
Say
and come
and
to
say,
you
yeah.
one-on-one.
No.
Oh, no, you're
Guys,
If I
guys,
block you, I will
guys,
still post the same things.
no.
that-
elsewhere.
Wait,
yeah.
yeah.
So I'd rather see
Uh-huh.
them and not say anything so that you don't block me so that I know.
No, see, you rather. One thing I've come to realize, when you tell a kid, do not touch this, it's gonna burn you. What are they gonna do?
They'll touch
They're
it.
gonna touch it.
Exactly. That's because that's how the human brain is trained. So when you tell your young siblings, like, or you ask them, like, why did you do this on social media? What are you expecting?
Kwani, how do you talk
You
to your
can't-
people's...
No,
do
you
you
talk.
talk to your
You talk to your
people?
people like you lead by example. You one day you
I
wake up.
send quotes.
Wait, you send quote and say you tag her in a quote. Like tag her something that would just be a message direct send. Like God say don't to do this. Like she'll get the message like, oh, it's been referred to my last post.
Let me tell you, I've had several benefits of having family on social media. First of all, there was a time I wanted to win a beautiful watch. Akizo School's my friend. Nilikuwa na participate. Anyway, there was a watch I wanted to win. Man, my sister and brother shared and shared and shared. My
And you
auntie
won the
shared,
watch.
right? You know, there's a competition I entered, to become a host. Finally! Anyway. But,
Cake to us.
Didn't win, but I had such, support,
Yeah.
And my parents and my aunties knew about it, and they knew this campaign was running on Facebook and social media.
And they went
right?
all out,
So
yeah.
they don't, and I think for me, my parents don't really have a problem with Facebook and all those things. They get overwhelmed, and therefore they're not there. But they don't have a problem with it. If they were there, though, I don't think there's anything I would hide from my father or mother, because when you're speaking one-on-one, they just know my opinions. I'm straight about this and this and this and this, and this is what I would actually extend and post on my social media.
So you're constant.
So I'm
through
very
and through,
constant, and I think for me, I would advise, Sema kwa counselor, I would advise people to actually build on your relationships from the ground
Before
up,
you
right?
grow up, okay.
So if you happen to see that friend request, it's not like, oh my gosh, this is the family snitch. If she's here on social media, my grandmother will know what I'm doing. Voodoo will start happening. There's those two fears we have that we can't say live on this show, right?
No.
So you be
No.
constant,
This is
yeah.
a show that you're supposed to speak
As
out.
it is.
Yeah,
Say
the
it
truth.
as it is.
I know. I'm getting
Stop
there.
beating around the bush.
I'm getting there.
This is one thing I'll tell you again, because as a human being, I think all our minds are made to believe, see, somebody has followed you from your family and you think, let's say, he's the family snitch, but it's the same thing. I'll give you an example. If you stand here, what would your mind tell you? You're going to fall. Move back. But if you don't accept that person, if you don't want to accept that person, that's your decision for you to make.
Yeah.
But once you accept that person, it's like jumping from here. You don't know. You're going to fall straight to the ground or you're going to fly. But how would you know if you don't try?
We will try on family
When they call
gatherings
you.
off Facebook. We'll be there doing family gatherings and say, how have you been? Have you changed your ways? Have you? No? Therefore, we'll see what happens.
Also, you
When
want to
actually
protect
change
your
ways.
family from
Yes.
getting pressure, just in case.
Now you say treason, the same way this show is called Ukweli Wangu. It is my truth. For a lot of young people, their social media space, that's their truth. That's where they...
Exactly, this is
vent
where they
Where,
get
yeah,
to
it's-
express themselves. So when you try and come and put on things on them and oh, don't do this, oh, you're not supposed to be doing this, it's like, I trust
So
you.
that's
I
what
would
they mean,
block
yeah.
you
I think that
myself.
was going a different way, though.
Actually, I was going
You're
this
coming
route.
this way.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
bullying.
So you decide who you want, whether it's
You
family or
decide who
friend,
you
but
want.
as long as they're not intruding or
Yes.
changing who you.
If
what
I
you-
sent a friend request to my sister and she declined, I'll be perfectly fine with that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's her space.
Yeah.
Because again, look at Esther.
Okay.
She's the one
I'm-
who went. She's the one who went akachokora nyuki. Yeah, because
And she
the
goes like,
sister.
you have to delete that.
Exactly.
No, I didn't say that.
No, you didn't say that, but you went to your sister and tell her oh, this is not how it's supposed to be done. It's supposed
Yeah.
to be, this is my personal space. This is what I have
I
right
do
now.
what I-
This
yeah,
is where
I do
I
what I
express
want.
myself. I'll do it in the best way I feel like doing.
Yeah, I think that's where now I
I
cross the
think we
line.
come
You
to a
cross the
consensus
line, yeah.
on that. As you said, and I like that statement, it's your personal space. That's why you send a request,
Yeah.
That's why it's, you have to accept. So if you don't feel like this person you're comfortable with on social media, I don't think there should be any vilification.
Yeah.
But for me, the core thing is just build your relationships from the ground up.
Yeah.
That, even if you're not on social media with them and you don't want them to be on social media, not because you're doing bad things, but because you just feel it's a space that you want to keep them off, it's your decision again, it's not something that people now start over analyzing,
And
which
That
we
why
have
doesn't
kinda
she?
done.
Feelings shouldn't be caught.
Yeah, of course I'll catch feelings. Like the friends who delete you, say, off Facebook, I take that as a personal indication that even in life,
Let's not talk.
that's the case. So
Actually, yeah, 'cause
yeah,
now
it happens.
we feel like we've been friends on Facebook, and if we don't talk off Facebook now, there's a problem if you're not connected on both circles. So you feel like I've been blocked
I
by
am
this
out of-
family
yeah, you take
member,
it.
and I don't therefore want to see her again on the dinner table or something. Can we
'Cause of
separate these two? Do you
Facebook.
think we can separate, these two?
No.
Social media, friendship, and personal, and
And with family, especially.
No, because again,
of course,
like
family is always family.
family
Stays.
is always gonna be number one priority, like to any of us. Like I may not be talking to my siblings, but lay a finger on them, you'll see fire.
yeah, because they are.
You'll see fire, because family for me comes first. And when it comes to friends, I hardly, like, out of, let's say I have like 5,000 or 10,000 friends on Facebook or Instagram. Like, those are all people who are just interested in my life, or it's just me who's interested in their life. I want to see. I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do, I don't even thank God I woken up, like Instagram.
You're like,
Vanity.
it's like,
Vanity.
I am amazing.
I'm amazed. Or you go straight to your page and like, oh, today I have managed to hit 1,500 likes. Not
4
bad.
likes.
Not bad. I started when I had nothing. I'm getting somewhere. But at the end of the day, genuine friends, I think, in life, and this is also a topic that I would love to discuss on the next coming few episodes. It always narrowed down not more than 5 people in your entire life.
The
Of course,
bosom,
that's the truth.
Yes.
bosom people. Yeah.
Those people who will stick with you through hard, good, shitty, whatever time it is. 5. It's not more than 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
But family is constant.
Family
family
will
is
always be
constant.
there,
Family
and
is
if they don't like you, they'll always be there.
So you need to understand the place of social media and what you're putting in there.
Yeah.
So it's not,
Social
like
media
the high
is
table.
just, for me, I call it, everybody was born a star. Everybody has to play a part, and where else to play it better?
Social
Social
media.
Social media.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for staying with us on Ukweli Wangu today. So remember to hit us up on our social media pages. So that's the end, I think.
Ukweli wetu.
Ukweli wetu, right? So have fun with your social media pages. Don't feel so attacked. Don't feel like you need to approve yourself to someone or have certain conversations because someone is online with you and they might do this and that. At the end of the day, you have the accept and the block and all that button. All those buttons. Do your thing. Do your thing, as we all will. Until next time, this is Ukweli Wangu. We'll see you next time.
Yes. Ukweli.
Cheers.